Hello everyone and welcome to Module 2. I have titled this module, Building a Community of Practice. I hope that everyone has signed up for a Community of Practice group based on the issue or topic that you want to explore over or throughout this semester. You will complete most of your work for Module 2 through 6 within this group space. For example, one of your first assignments is to respond to your peers' What I Like About Me assignment. I want you to find your group members' names, read what they wrote in this assignment, and respond to their post. Do you share anything in common? Did they mention something that you admire, or maybe a hobby that you've always wanted to try? If you've worked with this person in the past, did you learn anything new by reading their posts? To earn full points for this assignment, you need to respond to at least 2 group members. However, I encourage you to read and respond to everyone in your group as a way to build community. Also in Module 2 through 6, I want you to post your critical response entries to the discussion posts for your group. This is important, so I'm going to stress it again. You will post your critical response entries as discussion threads using the posts within your group space. Then, when you respond to your peers, I want you to respond to the discussion posts that your group members have posted. This will come in handy in future modules when you start to pull in your own resources and research for your digital participatory research project. I'm building that practice now in preparation for that group work. In this module, you will watch a video by Sir Ken Robinson that challenges the contemporary design of schools as institutions. I want you to use this video as inspiration for reimagining what schooling could be instead of how it is currently set up. In this module, you will also read 2 chapters from the Doing Youth Participatory Action Research book. That's our course text. One is a short but personal interlude and describes how the council was formed. Chapter 4 describes how the council then developed research questions to inspire their inquiry. These issues are important for the work that you will conduct with your group. I had you sign up for a topic of interest, but we will spend some time defining and redefining your inquiry questions so that you are focused on a particular aspect that is realistic to study and that you could possibly pose solutions for within an 8-week time frame. For your critical response assignment this week, please merge your thoughts for the interlude in Chapter 4 into one entry. Finally, you will read a chapter in Revolutionary Education. This is posted on Blackboard. This chapter will give you more of an understanding about the ideas and theories behind the DPR practice, as well as indicate how one group used this approach to create a Youth Bill of Rights. To summarize, the critical response assignments for this week, you will watch one video and write an entry on that video. You will read 2 sections from the Doing Youth Participatory Action Research text and write one entry summarizing and reflecting or critiquing these 2 sections together. And then you will read 1 chapter from Revolutionary Education that is on Blackboard, and you will write your 3rd entry on this piece. You will post all 3 together as one thread within your group's discussion post section. Then you will give a substantive response to 2 of your group members' discussion posts. Finally, this week, you will also create your own community tour. I do not expect you to have access to the 3D technology that I use for my tour of the education building. Instead, you can use phones, digital cameras, any other technology that you have at your access to in order to create this assignment. Your major requirement is to find an educational space. It could be a school or the area surrounding the school, but it could also be a community center. It could be a downtown area or district where there may be an educational component like a museum. It could be a camp. Or any other space that has some kind of educational aspect. If you have any questions, feel free to run your ideas by me. I want you to visit that space and to gather data. I want you to take notes on the assets and inequities that you see, and I want you to identify the exclusive and inclusive spaces. You need to document at least 5 areas that fit these criteria, and I want you to try to get a range so that you're not just looking at all the good things or all the bad things in a particular space. The best way to do this is through photographs or videos. You may collect pamphlets or brochures, capture sounds, or describe smells. Use as many senses as possible. Once you've gathered this data, you will need to compile this into your own community tour. Remember to give as much detail in your description as possible because many of your peers have never been to this particular location. You can use PowerPoint or Prezi to actually create the presentation to share all of this information with us. Or you can use, you could just create a video. I have attached a assignment sheet and rubric. In that, there will also be resources on how to use the technology to communicate these ideas. Please read through this assignment sheet and rubric so that you know exactly what I'm looking for. You know how to turn the project in, and you also have a list of the criteria that I will use to grade this assignment. Then let me know if you have any questions after you've read through that assignment sheet. I'm very excited about this module, and I am looking forward to viewing all of your community tours. Have a great week, and of course, let me know if you have any questions or concerns.